Hello, everybody. Good morning. This is Jared from the Trading Empire, giving you the projected moves results for last week, from the 19th to the 23rd of October. Let us begin by reviewing CFTC Rule 4.41. This rule deals with the large potential rewards in trading the Forex market, but it also cautions us to the large potential risk, and most importantly, we should not invest any money that we cannot afford to lose. So let's jump in and take a look at the results of the week. Our first pair that we had on our projected moves was the British pound US dollar, and our move coming in for the week is that we expected price to consolidate, give us a stop hunt to the top side, retesting the high of the week that was set on Thursday and again on Friday, and then giving us a move short. So let's see what they did. So here we can see the results of the British pound US dollar for the week. They gave us exactly what we were looking for on Monday. We had consolidation that came out. We have a stop hunt to the top side, and it did retest, in fact, the high of the week that was set on Thursday, and then briefly retested on Friday. And they gave us a move of 35 pips at that point. And then the next day on Tuesday, again, we had another retest at the high. A nice drop of 70 pips on Tuesday. Wednesday pretty much stayed in consolidation. I mean, they did give us a little bit of a drop, but what we can see here is, price kind of moved up and down on Wednesday, so that really wasn't, a day of drop as we expected. But on Thursday, we can see consolidation, a big move to the top side as a big stop hunt, and then a huge drop, 135 pips at that point. And then on Friday, they continued the move drop here of the short side, giving consolidation, stop hunt to the top, pinning the EMAs, and then 115 pips to the short side. So the British pound worked and performed admirably for us during last week. The next pair that we have on our projected moves was the New Zealand US dollar, and similar to the British pound, we were looking for market to open, give us some consolidation, and give us a stop hunt to the top side, retesting the high again that was set on Thursday, retested on Friday, and for price to move short. For the results of the New Zealand US dollar, didn't really give us too much on Monday. We did get pretty much the day of consolidation. We were expecting it to come out on Monday, gave us a move to the top side and go short, but we didn't see that. So Monday, price pretty much stayed in consolidation here on the 50 EMA. On Tuesday, though, we did get the stop hunt to the top side, as we were looking for, a big day of drop, 100 pips to that point. But from there, price did not really continue to drop. We see it move down to another level on Wednesday, and then slowly, the market makers decided to give some of those pips back. And so they gave us a day of rise here on Thursday. And then on Friday, we can see that they had the long move to the top side, again, retesting pretty much the same level that was set on Tuesday, and then gave us the drop of 127 pips at that point. So we only had a couple of days worth of drop here, but pretty much price stayed within a 60 pip range for the whole week. It didn't really move up or down too much. So this pair, even though it gave us a couple of days of movement, it did not quite perform as we expected, but nonetheless, there were trading opportunities during the week. And the last pair that we have on our list was the US Canadian dollar. Now, the US Canadian dollar, they had a lot of drop here. It's been dropped about 550 points from top to bottom. Again, it came out the previous week, came up here on Tuesday, retested the level on Thursday, and dropped down here on Friday, setting the new low. And so what we were looking for on the projected moves for this pair is for price to come out, give us a brief stop hunt to the top side, retesting this first area here where we have the high of the day on Friday of last week. And if price did not work this area, we expected it to come up to the 200 EMA and then give us the move short. But our first area that we were looking at was right here at that previous day high. And we wanted price to come down. We were expecting it to come down and retest this low that was set on Friday, in perhaps giving us the opportunity for price to go long for the midweek reversal. So let's see what this pair did for us. So as you can see, for the results of the US Canadian dollar, they pretty much did not do what we were expecting. They did give us the initial move, what we were looking for on Monday. We see consolidation. We see the stop hunt. They worked that high as we expected. And from that point, price dropped about 43 pips. They gave us a short move here. And so that was really during the week the only move short that we actually saw on this pair. We were hoping price again would come down, give us that retest of the low of the week on Friday before giving us that long sustained run. But what they did in fact is once they gave us that short move and price pinned the 50, they just continued to rise price, came up here, gave us some other short moves during the week, but really U.S. Canadian dollar did not perform as we're expecting, but nonetheless, price did rise it pretty much rose the whole week, and it rose about 300 pips from top to bottom. So as much as price did rise as we were expecting, it just didn't give us the short enough move down here to the bottom, in fact giving us that midweek reversal point. But nonetheless, price did rise about 300 pips. So the only thing we can count out of this was the 43 pips on Monday is what we were looking for. So looking at the weekly totals, this is what we had for the week in terms of pip possibilities based on these projected moves. We have a total of 625 pips, and that was for the week of October 19th to the 23rd. So stay tuned for our next session. You'll be getting the email for the projected moves coming out shortly within the next day or so. And thanks for listening, and we'll look forward to seeing you guys in our next session. Take care.